y'all, welcome back to my channel, and it's Kirsten here, and I am going to be showing y'all how I make curry chicken. My dad is in town and this is absolute favorite. It's actually my husband, one of his favorites as well, and I am going to be making it for them. But before we get into the cooking, I want to basically take a moment and share my appreciation and gratitude to each and everyone that has subscribed to me and that have liked and shared my post and been a support to me. I really appreciate it, and I just want to say thank you. And also, I'm so shocked that my date night in salmon pasta has reached 10,000 views. I'm so thankful for that as well, and I'm expecting bigger things to come as I post more videos and share recipes that I love and that my family loves with y'all. So I just want to thank you again, and let's get into the video. Okay, so to get started, I'm going in with some chicken that I washed. These are chicken thighs with the bone in. The bone gives it a little bit more flavor. So I have washed them and taken the skin off. I'm going in with some salt. I'm just going to season that with salt. This is going to be my foundation. Just going to give that a good mix. So I went in with a little bit more salt, and I'm just mixing it, making sure that each piece is coated with some salt. Now I have some adobo seasoning, and each seasoning that I'm using is basically the seasonings that I have chosen. If you have other seasonings that you like to season with, you can do that as well, as long as it is cohesive with this dish. I also use some complete seasoning. Just gonna get a good mix. A little bit more adobo. And complete. Mix it on up. We want that chicken nice and flavorful for our dish, for this curry chicken. There we go. Mix it around. So I'm also going in with some extra virgin olive oil. I used about a tablespoon of olive oil, and off to the side, if you notice, I've also have some veggies that I've chopped up, and these are the ones that I've chosen that I like to use for my recipe. And I have some garlic that I have chopped up. I've used about 2 cloves of garlic that I chopped, 1 whole tomato, and I also have some sweet peppers that I chopped. I have used about a half of the bag of sweet peppers, and also I have a whole medium-sized onion, and these veggies will basically add another layer of freshness into this curry chicken. So I'm just mixing it in. I also reserved some onions and some peppers off to the side, and I will be showing you what I'll do with that. Okay, now so I'm going in with my curry powder, and I'm just going to mix in that. And another thing that I decided to add into this curry chicken dish is basically a green style seasoning. It's used in Caribbean cooking a lot, and also it would be likened to the Mexican style or Spanish style sofrito. And basically what it is, it's a blend of cilantro, peppers of your choice. You can throw in a hot pepper if you want. I'm not real keen on spice, so I did not throw any hot pepper in there. And also some garlic, tomatoes, olive oil, and salt and pepper to taste. So that's what I did. I just threw all the ingredients in my blender, and this is what I got. And like I said, it adds another layer of freshness, and it's gonna be so good, and it's gonna give it a little bit of an extra pop. Now I'm adding a spoonful of ketchup to this, and I'm also going to use a habanero pepper sauce since I did not have a Scotch Bonnet or habanero pepper on hand, which basically this serves as the same purpose to me. So I'm just putting a few squirts in there, and I'm going to mix that up as well. So this is going to make the chicken really flavorful. I'm going to mix it well. And I just love this dish. It is so delicious. I have been to Trinidad personally myself to for travel, and I loved it. I actually cried when I came back because I wanted to stay. But this is one of the staple dishes of a lot of Caribbean cooking, curry chicken. So once I came home, I had to make it, and when I made it, I fell in love with it. So I'm really happy to share this dish with you because a lot of my family loves it. My husband loves it. My dad loves it. So this is definitely a staple in my home. Now I'm just going to cover it with some saran wrap, and I'm going to let this sit to the side and marinate with all those flavors that we have added. And it looks so good. The chicken is nice and well seasoned. Just look at that. Okay, so I have my Dutch oven with a little bit of olive oil, and I reserved some of my onions and my peppers to the side. So I'm just going to throw them in there as well. And I'm going to let them cook down. Okay, so now one of the most important steps into making curry chicken, I have my curry powder that I sprinkled on top of my onions and my peppers. And basically what I'm trying to do is cook out some of the bitterness and rawness of the curry powder. I also went in with some garlic powder. I'm also adding about a tablespoon of garlic. Minced garlic, that is. I'm giving that a good mix, and I'm just going to let that fry down and cook down. I added a little bit more olive oil, and now I'm going in with a few dashes of cumin powder. Give that a good stir. And the smells of this smells so amazing. It smells so good. I had some extra cilantro that I had chopped up. I'm going in with a little bit of that. Chopped cilantro. And that curry that's sticking to the bottom, it's going to be fine. Once I add my chicken, it's going to basically come off the bottom, and that's going to add another layer of flavor as well. I'm just adding my chicken now into the pot, and it's ready to start cooking, and all those flavors will meld together. I just love this dish so much. It's so delicious. It's making me want some even right now. So I probably will be making this again soon. So we're just going to stir that up and get the veggies from the bottom and all that curry powder that has cooked down. Just going to give it a good stir, mix it well into the chicken. So now I'm just going to place a lid on it. I'm just going to let it cook down. And I'm going to be checking on it periodically and stirring it and making sure that the chicken cooks evenly. This is one of my dad's favorite dishes that I make, and anytime I would ask them when they were coming to visit, because I live about 6 hours away from my parents, he would say, if you make curry chicken, I will. So this is one time that I got to make this for him, and it was a pleasure for me to do so. I just love my dad so much. So this is me making my curry chicken for him, all special, made with love. So my chicken is starting to cook down nicely, and it's starting to create its own juices. This will also help my chicken becoming nice and tender. And I'm also keeping the lid off now because I want some of that liquid to evaporate out, because I don't want too much liquid. One thing that I like to do halfway through the cooking process is take my spoon or spatula and basically kind of break up my chicken thighs away from the bone and just kind of like break it apart. That's one thing that I like to do halfway through. So that's what I'm doing now. Oh, it looks so delicious. Cooking down nicely. And while I was cooking this, it smells so delicious. Like I said before, it's making me want some now. My chicken has basically cooked, and what I'm doing now, I've taken a cast iron skillet. I put a little bit of olive oil into the pan, and my eyes on a medium heat. What I'm basically going to do is going to add my chicken into the oil and kind of like fry this up a little bit, because this is the way my husband likes it and this is the way that I like it, and apparently my dad likes it too. So I am going to save the gravy that I have cooked this chicken into, and I am going to also make a curry and potatoes kind of dish, chicken curry and potatoes. I will try and post that soon, so you can see how I did that. So that's another way you can make curry chicken. So my chicken is basically done, and for my sides I decided to pair this with some yellow rice and also some zucchini and squash. I've also made this with some green beans and some yams with the yellow rice, and that's just as good as well. So here we are with the finished product, and it looks so delicious, and it is delicious. So if you like this video, just give me a like, comment, and a share, and let me know in the comments if you tried this dish. I always enjoy hearing from y'all, so thank you for watching.
This is one of the most favorite meals I have, the curry chicken. My daughter takes it for me. It's very, very, very good. I'm thankful for her cooking it for me. I'm about to enjoy.